I am Gary Dunes.
Central New York has been listening to Gary Dunes for 40 years. Full disclosure, he and I worked together in the early days at Geneva's WGVA. For kids like Dunes growing up, disc jockeys were constant companions.
In the early days of radio, in the late 60s and early 70s, when I grew up listening, those guys were your friends. You got to know them.
Coast to coast and around the world. RadioHits.us.
Now Gary's talking to the world. He's part owner, general manager, and morning DJ of the internet radio station RadioHits.us. It's an idea they tossed around in the 90s when most people only got the internet on their desktop computers.
That's the big difference now. It's available in cars, and the playing field is a lot larger. And we do get a lot of calls. I've got friends from all over the country that remember me from radio here, and people, frankly, from all over the world.
The lineup might be familiar to Syracuse listeners. Afternoon man Brian Ocean is the guy who mentioned the idea 20-plus years ago.
Hi there, I'm Simone.
Simone does middays from her current home in Florida. And one of those jocks that Dunes grew up listening to, Dave Laird, is even doing a weekend show for him from Tennessee.
RadioHits.us, and a great way to wake up in the morning with Gary Dunes. The Dunes.
Gary Dunes has worked up and down the dial here in Central New York at 93Q, WSEN, Sunny 102. He's also well known as the leader of the ever-popular band Dunes and the Deltunes.
Greatest music on the planet.
Gary says the station's feel-good mix of hits from the 80s to the 2000s is drawing listeners from Japan, Mexico, France, the UK, and beyond, including former Central New Yorkers pining for home.
You know, we bill ourselves as, RadioHits.us, Made in America. And I think American radio and here, because we're not just a jukebox. We play 55 minutes of music, but there's some personality there.
And radio's just the perfect way to celebrate the Independence Day weekend wherever you are. I'm Tim Fox, News Channel 9.